In this GTA Online video, I'll be showing you guys all of the new bonuses, discounts, and some returning vehicles in the new event week. As usual, leave a like on this video, subscribe if you are new, and without any further ado, let's get into the video. To kick things off, this event week will be lasting until May 8th, so of course an entire week to get some of these discounts, take advantage of the bonuses, and potentially even pick up some returning vehicles. There will be a clothing unlock where you guys need to complete 3 open wheel races. If you manage to do this, you will unlock the Dark Mana suit. I believe this looks like a racing outfit, so it might be something that you want to try and get. Open wheel races themselves are pretty fun. I believe you can also play them solo, and getting an outfit like this, while completely free, is worth it. To talk more about the open wheel races, they also are in the weekly challenge, so if you guys win 2 open wheel races, you will receive that really nice extra $100,000. So definitely more of a reason to play these things, especially with other players, because this is the only way that you can win open wheel races or any race when it is a part of a challenge. I would probably just recommend playing with a friend and then taking turns to complete the race. We had not even finished there with the open wheel races because they also have bonus money with a ridiculous 4 times money and RP bonus this week. They are also classed as a returning mode, so it looks like Rockstar have removed them before, and this is something that I did not know about until now. I do find this pretty surprising. Open wheel races are still relatively new. Obviously we have seen Rockstar remove the adversary modes before. They did take them all out, barring maybe 2, and Rockstar now tend to cycle through these things, which I don't think is that good. I would rather just have them all active. For some more bonus money though, we now have the double money and RP bonus on the tow truck services and also payphone hits. The payphone hits can also get you guys with GTA Plus a massive 4 times money and RP bonus, so that is absolutely worthwhile. Even double money on payphone hits is still not that bad. It is not as good as it used to be because Rockstar did nerf payphone hits and their payouts, but still a pretty nice way to make some cash if you guys have the agency. And that is everything for bonus money in this event. Now, all things considered, I do not think this is a great week to make a lot of cash, and I actually do think last event week is so much better already in this respect. I just really liked that Acid Lab bonus that we had, or at least the production speed bonus. I thought that was so nice. But continuing on with the event week details, we now have our discounts. So we have a 40% off all of these things. The Salvage properties with their upgrades or modifications will be really nice. However, I would have definitely preferred Rockstar to include the agency here instead. The agency can make you guys so much more money, but even still, having a 40% off will be genuinely a really nice discount. You can of course then pick up a tow truck and take advantage of the bonus money. In terms of the vehicles, we also have some open wheel vehicles. In my opinion, the BR8 and the PR4 are probably my favorites, but just bear in mind, even with this 40% off, these open wheel vehicles do cost a ton of cash, and I would probably not even throw my money at these things. But in terms of how fun they are to drive around the city, they are extremely fun. You guys will have such a blast driving these things. Also remember, you cannot shoot your weapons when driving them, but still very fun. The final discounts are at the gun van, so we had a 50% off the military rifle, a 30% off for GTA Plus members on the heavy rifle, and still the El Strickler military rifle for free if you have GTA Plus. This week in GTA Online, you can also complete the Brute Force file if you own the Daniel Bros Garment Factory, and even though this file is not the best by any means, if you guys have invested in the Garment Factory, you probably do want to make your money back after investing $2.3 million, and the priority files are always a really nice thing to do to get a large sum of money quite fast. But just remember, these things are a weekly file, so once you have completed it, you cannot play it until the new event rolls around. Now moving things over to the Salvage Yard, our Salvage Yard robberies in this event are all on screen. This week these ones look pretty balanced. We have a top tier vehicle, a standard tier vehicle, and a low tier vehicle. So completing these things can make you just over or maybe just under $1 million, depending if you complete the challenges. And with that massive discount on the Salvage Yard, I would actually say that you guys should probably do these things, especially if it is your first ever time owning the Salvage Yard itself. Of course, you need to make the money back somehow, just like the priority file. And also, just like the priority file, the Salvage Yard robberies are a weekly thing. Complete all 3 of them, and then you have to wait an entire week. A free vehicle in this event is at the Lucky Wheel Podium inside the casino. This will be the ETR1 with the Cronus livery. I remember when the ETR1 was first released into GTA Online, and it was actually one of my favorite vehicles for quite a while, so it's really nice to see this on the podium. I will definitely be trying to get this one and just storing it in one of my garages. And like many of the other vehicles, just probably forgetting about it. Still a really nice car. I do think it is pretty underrated. Another free vehicle that you can also find is at the LS car meet. So the prize ride will be this one with the Candy Box Racing livery. And if you guys like the look of this and want to get this for free, you need to place top 5 live in the LS Car Meet series for 2 days in a row. Of course, just remember this event will be lasting until May 8th, so you'll have plenty of time to do this if you don't forget about this one. I will have a video out on the Monday, just a few days before the event week refreshes, so hopefully you guys can see that in time if you need a reminder. I think this one looks pretty cool, so I might even try and get it myself. At Simeone's Autoshop this week, we have all of these returning vehicles. I think my favorite one here is probably the Coquette. I just love how this one looks. It's not the most expensive vehicle in the world either, so if you guys maybe are a newer sort of player, this will be the car that I would choose. Then over at the luxury dealership, we have 2 open wheel vehicles. This will be the DR1 and the R88. Both of them are actually really nice. If I was going to pick one though, I would definitely go for the R88. It does perform really similar to the PR4, but all things considered, I really do think it comes down to your personal preference. And unfortunately, you cannot even test drive them here, so you can't really get a good idea of which ones are better. A really nice tip though is to play the open wheel races. You can then select any of the default open wheel vehicles and then see which ones you like. Now moving over to the LS Car Meet test track, we have all of these standard test track vehicles. I think my favorite one is probably the Serrano, and the HSW test ride is the Karen Vivanite. I really don't like this one, and I also think it should not even be a HSW vehicle. I mean I do get where Rockstar are coming from adding it, at least giving some variety to the HSW cars, but I would have much preferred to see a different HSW bike. I mean, we only have one. Hopefully in the future Rockstar do plan to do something like this. Just imagine if Rockstar added the HSW Shataro. I think that would be by far one of the best vehicles. But now finally we are on to the time trials. To round out this whole event, the new premium race will be Art to Art, the standard time trial will be Mount Gordo, and the HSW time trial will be Ron Alternates to Elysian Island. Completing time trials every single week can always make you some really nice money. And also don't forget, you can also complete the Junk Energy time trials and the Junk Energy skydives for some additional cash every single day. So yeah, what do you guys like most from this entire event? Like I already mentioned, in terms of making money this week, the options are pretty limited, I would say. I think the main thing that I would focus on is probably payphone hits. The tow truck service is definitely not worth it, unless this also includes the salvage yard robberies after you salvage them. If that is also a doubled thing, that will be pretty nice. Instead of making roughly $200,000 or $300,000 from a salvage yard robbery, you might be able to make maybe $400,000 or $500,000 instead. But by the looks of things, it will not be the case. Even still, I will be testing this out in tomorrow's video, where I show you all of the best money methods. Honestly, I do think the discounts are probably the best thing this entire event has to offer. I'm really happy to see that Rockstar made it a 40% discount and not a 30%, especially on some of these open wheel vehicles, because them things on their own will cost you potentially more than some businesses in GTA Online. So it's really nice to see that 40% off. But anyways guys, make sure that you leave a comment below and let me know your favorite thing from this entire event. Also let me know how you guys are going to be making money this week. Are you going to be playing these different bonuses? If you guys play with friends a lot, I would actually recommend the open wheel races. They will be really fun, especially if you guys are into F1. But yeah, that will do it from me. If you guys went on to enjoy the video, make sure to leave a like. I always appreciate your support. And as always, if you guys like the channel and want to stay up to date, make sure to subscribe and hit that bell icon to never miss a video. Stay safe guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.